Hey guys, Lord here, back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Target exclusive. Oh, Jason. Ish. It is Target after all. Should be able to find it relatively easily. But today we'll be taking a look at the Rival, aka Jokerized Jay Garrick Flash, because that's literally what this thing looks like to me anyways. But this, of course, brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys. And we're going to cut right to the chase and get into the main taters of this review. Take a look-see at all the Rival has to offer in terms of accessories, because he's got quite a bit for a standard, gold label release that's not deluxe or whatever. So we got a pair of running hands that are flat-palmed. We got a pair of fist hands, which are fisted, I should say. And then we got the same Speed Force effects that we got with that previous, well, actually all previous Jay Garrick figures. And Wave Rider, who was a Target exclusive late last year, early this year. Speaking of which, I'm still bummed I missed out on that Supergirl like a dumbass, but whatever. But you get these. Kind of looks like turkey feathers the way I'm holding them there. It's too early for that. Although I guess it's turkey hunting season around here, but who cares about that? That said, he does have a collectible trading card. Which, if I can get my reader to cooperate, maybe we can learn a little bit more about this dude.
Aston hates Zero's The Rival. Injustice Society TM. Data file. Real name, Edward Claris. Edward Claris was Jay Garrick's chemistry professor at Midwestern University. Claris somehow managed to replicate the hard water formula that gave Jay his super speed. For a brief time afterward, Claris took the identity of the Rival, a sort of reverse Flash, hell-bent on destroying the Golden Age Flash. The formula eventually wore off, and Jay was able to subdue. Some months later, Claris's powers earned, and he broke out of prison. Jay gave 1080, but Rival ran AO fast he ran himself out of existence. Last to the Speed Force, Multiverse.
So the guy ran so fast he killed himself. That's pretty dumb. But yeah, basically the OG kind of Golden Age reversed Flash. And of course he's a member of the Injustice Society. That's just what you do when you're an anti-version of somebody else, right? You join a team of supervillains who are, well, for lack of a better term, in the head. So, again, the Rival. What's up here? He does have the hockey puck display stand we're used to seeing with all McFarlane Toys releases, as well as a pair of kind of creepy hands. They're all kind of posed like a zombie would be, or Frankenstein's monster. So that's pretty cool. He's got this crazy head sculpt. He's got this shit-eating grin on his face and like lightning coming out of his eyes. That's pretty wild. I will say I had to straighten out this little wing thing on the helmet though. It was all kinds of warped. Still kind of are, but it's way less bad and noticeable than it was when I opened him, because this one was practically turned sideways. So yeah, maybe you should pack your figures a little better so that doesn't happen, Tatty Mac. But either way, this is the same body buck as that classic Jay Garrick we looked at earlier in the year. But I'll run down the articulation quick in case you missed that review. I'll be nice. I don't have to be, but I can be. He's got a double ball peg in the head. Pretty good range out of that, all things considered. He's got the tilt. He's got the rotation. It's all fine and dandy. He's got the shoulder hinge that goes out that far. He's got that butterfly kind of thing going on here. Not the best on that side. Yeah, it doesn't really. Yeah, it just kind of wiggles a little bit. You don't get a ton out of that. It does rotate though. Bicep swivel. Double elbow. Not too gappy. Ball hinge wrists. Those work fine. Hands will rotate. Pretty easy to swap too. I will say his torso is a little tighter than my Jay Garrick's was. You can crunch back crunch forward a decent amount for a McFarlane figure. You can rotate up here a little bit. You can rotate at the waist a little bit. Hips kick out at the side, back down, forward and back. It's got a little thigh quiver in there. Double knee. Not too gappy on the knees either. Not enough for the Cliffs of Dover song anyways. There you go. It's got the ball hinged ankles. Again, a little tighter on this guy than on Jay Garrick, but they do rotate, they hinge. He's got the rocker, and he's got the toe joint, which on both sides is alright. This one's a little tighter, but yeah, I like the figure. I think he's cool, but I don't know jack shit about this guy really, other than what my reader just told me off the trading card there. And I don't know if we have any other members of this guy's team, so he is going with my Jokerized and or infected Justice League roster. So, you know, the Batman Who Laughs, it's in the kind of bat suit, the traditional looking Batman bat suit, the infected King Shazam, infected Nightwing, the Robin Crows, Robin King, I guess, the infected Superman, all that fun stuff. And, you know, that might not be comic accurate, but here's the deal. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and if you don't like that, kiss my ass. So, with that being said, that's like the Wally West review from yesterday. Before I take myself an even deeper hole than I'm already in, why don't we move right along, take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Rival alongside the Jay Garrick Flash, who he appears to share a body buck with. I don't think there's very much new on the Rival compared to the Jay Garrick, unless I'm missing something. But, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And this Jay Garrick body buck is pretty decent as far as an anatomical standpoint is concerned. I really like the anatomy of this body buck. He's got the superhero proportions down pretty pat, so I'm okay with this. You know, I like new tooling as much as the next guy, but I'd rather have recycled body bucks that are already good than have new ones that are, well, shit. So, with that being said, we also have the other quote-unquote Flash family related character that's available as a gold label release from Walmart. The Wally West Flash, the 90s Wally West Flash. For those of you Justice League fans such as myself, he will work great with that upcoming JLA wave, I do believe. I do declare. So, moving these two out of the way. I already got reviews of both of them up because I've been busting videos out, boy. Not sure what you're doing, sitting there at home on your ass. But, got our two regulars, the Mythic Legions by the Mandibulists, and the infamous 11 Spawn, who is about neck and neck with old Rival here. I almost called him Jay Garrick, because really, he's Jokerized Jay Garrick, isn't he? Isn't he? Either way, with that being said, it is time now that we move right along and wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and despite the fact that I know next to nothing about the good old Rival here, I have to say, I like it. Not only because it's a different type of Flash character. You know, we haven't gotten a ton of Flash-related villains in the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line, aside from a couple Gorilla Grods. I guess we did get Captain Cold and Heatwave, but they were very stylistic because they were from a specific comic book run. And of course we've gotten plenty of Reverse Flash figures, and even Godspeed and the Black Flash or Dark Flash a couple of times too. But never before have we gotten a Jokerized looking Flash, and I say that because that's exactly where this guy is going. He is going to go alongside the infected Superman, infected Nightwing, infected King Shazam, and that crazy looking Batman Who Laughs in the purple suit. I think he'll look really, really good complementing those other kind of sort of Jokerized figures. You know, Jokerized in the more decent sense, not in that cliche variant sense, you know? So, yeah, that's my story. Stick it to it. It's not accurate. I don't care. Kiss my ass. So, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this review, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.